Continuing our sample problems on work and energy or principles of work and energy, we are now on sample problem number 4. And according to this problem, apologies, the 40 kilogram boy in figure 14-13A slides down the smooth water slide. Water slide. If he starts at rest A, determine his speed when he reaches B and the normal reaction the slide exerts on the boy at this position. So basically, meron daw tayong mass. Ang mass ng boy natin ay 40 kg. Okay? According to the problem, smooth. So, ang ating mu k is 0 kasi smooth yung surface. And then, nagsimula daw tayo sa 0. So, our initial velocity at point A is 0 dahil siya ay at rest. Ang tinatanong lang ng problem is, una, ano daw yung velocity at point B at saka yung normal reaction at point B. So, ang motion ng ating object is curvilinear. So, hindi natin to basta-basta masasolve on X and Y component. So, mas madali itong i-analyze using normal and tangential component of motion. Okay? So, ang una natin gagawin is to identify yung ating slope on point B. Kasi para mahanap natin yung velocity ng B using work and energy, so kunin nga din muna, work and energy equation muna tayo. So, ano-ano ba yung ating mga work dito? So, meron tayong work done from point A to point B plus 1 half mb1 squared or mba squared equivalent to 1 half mbb squared. So, at rest tayo initially. So, this is 0. So, we have here the work done from point A to B is equivalent to the kinetic energy at point B. So, unahin natin yung mga work done. Meron tayong weight. So, yung weight ng ating body, pababang ganyan. Okay? Hindi kita. So, pababa yung weight ng body, hinihila niya pababa, and the direction of our motion is also downward. So, this is a positive work. So, kung positive work si weight, so that is W multiplied by delta Y or the change in elevation equivalent to 1 half mbb squared. So our weight daw is mg mass times the gravitational acceleration. So this is 40 kg times 9.81 times yung ating change in height is 7.5 meters equivalent to 1 half mv squared. So dito, since may mass din tayo dito, pwede na natin actually matanggal yung dalawang mass na yan. So our velocity on point B is equivalent to, oops, sorry po. Sorry po ulit. We have square root of 2 times 9.81 times 7.5. We have 12.130135. The unit is meters per seconds. Basically, itong formula na to, kung ita-translate pa natin siya sa variable lang, we have G delta Y equivalent to 1 half BB squared, or we can say that our BB is square root of 2GY. Kung mass lang or weight lang yung nakaka-apekto sa motion downward, ito yung ating formula for that. Again, applicable lang itong formula na ito kapag ka mass lang. Mas may encounter nyo pa to siguro pag pumunta kayo ng hydraulics or fluid dynamics. So, ito ay gamitin doon. Okay? So, we have now the velocity. So, we already answered number 1. Okay? Now, para naman tayo doon sa NB, this is our letter A, BV. Para naman doon sa normal force at B, since force na yung pinag-uusapan natin at hindi na motion na lang, hindi na kaya ito basta-basta ng work and energy. So, ang ginagamit natin kapag ka force ang usapan ay Newton's second law of motion. So, kunin natin yung body at point B. So, at point B, ito yung body natin. So, hindi ko na ginandahan. Meron tayong weight dito ng body, tapos may normal reaction na nag-a-act dito. Okay? So, our motion is towards this direction. So, this is our tangential direction and this is our normal direction kasi nako-concave tayo sa taas. Now, the question is, we are not really sure kung yung slope ba neto ay horizontal or may certain angle. So to do that, kailangan muna nating i-make sure na yung slope natin ay horizontal or in any value. So to do that, we use the first derivative. Okay? So let's take the y prime. Sabi sa atin, ang y or ang function natin ay 0.075x squared. 0.075x squared. So our y prime is equivalent to 0.15x. So at x is equivalent to point B. Si point B kasi ay nandun sa origin. So ang value ng x dyan ay 0. So our y prime is 0. So therefore, kung kukumputin natin yung angle, that is the inverse tangent of y prime. This is the angle from the horizontal line. So this is inverse tangent of 0. That would be inverse tangent of 0. That is actually 0. Meaning, horizontal na yung position ng ating bata na nag-slide. Kasi nag-slide pa to eh. So, okay na tayo dito. Alam na natin horizontal. So, we can now create the equation of motion. So, the equation of motion, okay? Since ang hinahanap sa atin ay normal axis, dun tayo sa normal force yung hinahanap sa atin. So, dun tayo sa normal axis. So, summation forces normal is equivalent to MAN. Okay. So, our normal forces are N minus W equivalent to M. Wala tayong AN. Alam natin yung formula ng AN. Sabi natin, AN is B squared over rho. Okay, so meron na tayong AN. Ang wala na lang tayo ay yung rho. Okay, so kunin natin yung rho. Our rho is 1 plus y prime squared, okay, raised to 3 halves over the absolute value of y double prime. So, kunin natin yung y double prime natin. Sa second derivative, this is just 0.15. Yun, matawala lang si x. So, our rho is 1 plus 0 squared multiplied to, raised to 3 halves rather, over 0.15. So, our rho is 1 over 0.15. Okay. We have 6.667 meters. So, substitute natin yung value. Our N minus mg is equivalent to mb squared over rho. Okay. So, our N is m times g plus b squared over rho. Okay. So, N is, mass natin ay 40 kilograms. Our G is 9.81. 40 kilograms tama. 9.81 plus our velocity was already calculated at 12.131. So, 12.131 squared over our rho na 6.667. So, we have now a normal force at B which is equivalent to 40 times 9.81 plus 12.131 squared over 6.6667. Close, we have 1,275.362 newtons. And this is our answer for the normal force. So, simple lang. Actually, kaya din itong solve ng Newton's second law of motion. Yun nga lang, kailangan mong kunin yung length. Kasi magre-rectilinear motion ka para ang makukuha mo lang muna kasi dito is una, acceleration. Makukuha mo yung acceleration. Okay? But, medyo magiging challenging ito kapag gumamit tayo ng Newton's second law of motion compared sa work and energy relationship. So, that's it for this problem. See you on the next one.